Hey everybody, Batmerk here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Solution 45's Nightmares in the Waking State Part 1. But before I get into that, if you guys want, you can check out my campaign for Butch Cleaver. It's a comic book. It's about a brutal butcher who gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse. And that curse gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. So he tries to use said power for revenge, reckoning, and redemption. So if you're into, Batman, Swamp Thing, Jonah Hex, Hellboy, Ghost Rider, Spawn, you might be into this. A little bit of Vampire Hunter D. I threw everything in here that I love, and yeah, if you guys sign up now and back it, even the lowest tier for $25, you're gonna get a 72-page graphic novel that's signed. You're gonna get 2 trading cards, an MP3 track of Roll the Bones. You're also gonna get a sticker, and you're gonna get the original print run of Butch Cleaver. That's very limited, so there's only about 19 of those. If you guys want, come check them out. Here's some of the artwork from the book itself, and yeah, if you guys are into horror westerns and whatnot, you're into like Evil Dead, Quick and the Dead, you guys might like that. So if you want, stop on by, check it out. I'll have a link in the description. We just broke 4,000 last night. Thank you for whoever backed. You guys, you're awesome. All you guys are awesome. So now I'm going to add more behind the scenes content to this book too. So you're going to see character designs. You're going to have an art gallery from CG artists that contributed to the campaign. It's going to be awesome. But back to the review. So yeah, Solution 45, they're basically like a progressive death metal band from Sweden. This is some of the album art right here. It's pretty cool. It's got like a maze in it, and yeah, there's some of the musicians in the band, and basically, yeah, they wanted to put out a double album, and they put the first half out, and then the second half like 6 months later. And I think this came out a few years ago. I can't remember. It's just time's flying by so much now that I get older. And I want to see them live, man. There's basically kind of like a studio band. They probably play like maybe 2 shows a year, pre-COVID. But yeah, so that's basically the rundown on that. So yeah, the first song on here is "Wander from the Fold." And this one is it's just like a rocking like intro track. The sound gives off a like electrocuted vibe, like you're getting electrocuted when you're listening to it. It's just really electric sounding, the sound of the guitar. And also it just really has like this rock feel to it, and it's just really catchy. There's some cool like rock beats in here in the first part as well, and there's some heavy breakdowns. The chorus is really heavy too, with a lot of orchestration. And yeah, just that main intro riff, that backbone riff, it's very interesting. It's a weird like track to like listen to start an album, but I think they did a cool job of it. It sounds really cool. So you guys should check it out. The second song on here is "Perfecting the Void." This is the single track off the album. It drops into this heavy like twangy riff, and then it this double bass just comes in with the pre-chorus, and the chorus on here is really catchy. There's like some clean vocals on it, and the bass guitar, man, they really like bring it forward so you can hear it a lot. So that's really cool. Definitely check that one out. It's got some speed to it, and yeah, it's an awesome track. Check it out. And the third one on here is "Bleed Heavens Dry." This one has a Pantera feel to it to me. It's got some awesome acoustics. The solos are cool. There's a couple solos in here, and this, like, just to tell you, the band, they kind of have like this progressive feel to them. So you're gonna get a lot of stuff that's switching it up. But this song just has a great balance to it, so I definitely recommend you guys check it out. The fourth song on here is "Winning When Losing Is All." This is the catchiest track on the album. The backbone riff of this one, it's really repetitive, and it's perfect for it. I'm not really into repetitive stuff too much. I mean, I do like a lot of repetitive stuff, but when it comes to my metal, I like it to switch it up in certain areas. I know obviously certain things are going to repeat, but this riff is very repetitive, but it just sounds perfect in the song. Yeah, just the way he lays down the vocals at the top of the riff, and the way the song just goes, you're just gonna be headbanging the whole time. Like, I always bump it in my car, and it's awesome, and it's really catchy. Yeah, the chorus is definitely like super catchy, and the solo section is awesome. So if you guys want, definitely check out that song. The fifth one on here is "In Moments of Despair." This one is it's like the slow epic midway point of the album. The vocals are phenomenal and haunting, and the piano just fits perfectly on top of it. And there's this like really cool like slide guitar in there effect that he has on his guitar. It sounds like kind of like the old like Western stuff where you like hear like a slide guitar or something like that. And it brings like a cool element a cool element to the song. The sixth song on here is Second to None. This is like a heavy, fast, chuggy, catchy track with a creepy like verse in the middle of the song. Kind of reminds me of like a Danny Elfman melody that the singer's doing. It's really cool, man. And it has a lot of like sweet solos in it. The seventh song on here is Targeting Blaze. This one is like packed with off-time to gent heavy riffs, like alternating into clean verses. It gives the song an interesting contrast, but it's very interesting. And there's also some like prog rock elements to this song. The band has like a lot of like prog rock elements to it. That's one thing that I really like about this band, among other things. The eighth song on here is Alter. With the acoustic intro, the song is like, I don't know, it's just the heaviest part of the album. Just the way that the acoustic intro starts, man, it just builds and builds and builds, and it just drops like right in the beginning. There's this synthesizer too that just kind of goes on through the whole song. It's just really in your face. When you first hear it, you're like, what the fuck is that? It's kind of like off-putting, but then when you start getting into it and hearing it more and more, you're like, ooh, okay, that shit's fucking awesome. And yeah, that definitely the heaviest song on here. One of the heaviest songs, yeah. And his vocals, they just really, they go great with it. I think it's definitely like one of the heaviest songs I've ever heard. The ninth song on here is Wielding the Scepter. It has like a mechanical sonic intro, and then it transforms into this like hooky heavy riff. This one has like a fast hard rock feel to it. It's mixed with the melodic and death metal with djent. A lot of the songs on here has like djent feels to them, and there's some there's some beefy like prog rock stuff going on in there. And yeah, just a lot of progression to boot, you know. The 10th song on here is I Nemesis. This is just like, I think it's like 11 minutes and like 34 seconds. The track feels just like an epic journey through the descent of time and the search for the enemy of oneself, the enemy of yourself, of being the enemy. That's what it sounds like, what you feel like when you hear the lyrics and when you hear the song. The death croaks that the singer has are vicious on here, and they're in a proper way, you know, like it's just a real proper way to end the album. It's one of those tracks you experience more than you listen to. I don't know if that makes sense. It'll probably make sense to some people, but the chorus is awesome and dark, and I just love the way the song progresses. There's this like midway section on the album where it gets really progressive, and it's just packed with like melodies and orchestration and heavy breakdowns and just some really cool riffery, you know. I can't recommend this song enough. This track is doomed. But yeah, definitely Solution 45, Nightmares in the Waking State. I give it 2 horns up. I was at the beer store today, and I don't really touch this stuff too much, but I came upon this Samuel Adams Sam 76, and it was a lager, and I've been drinking a lot of IPAs, and I'm just kind of getting tired of them, and I want switch it up, so I figured I'd give it a crack. And I got my little bottle opener by those dudes too, so I'll go ahead and try it out. I'll let you look at this album art. Just trying to get in there with a maze too a little bit. Give it a... Yeah, it smells pretty good, kind of piney in a way for some reason. It's pretty good. It's pretty clean. It's good. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes pretty good. I give the Sammy Adams Sam 76 Refreshing Lager 2 horns up. And as always, folks, if you like metal, you like movies, you like brewskis, you like comics, and stop on by, ring that bell, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching Metal, Movies, and Brewskis. You guys have a great day. Be bold and be brave.